Good day everyone, this is Flipping Over Calculus. Today, we are going to talk about derivatives. So what is a derivative? The derivative is a way to represent rate of change, that is, the amount by which a function is changing at one given point. For functions that act on real numbers, it is the slope of the tangent line at a point on a graph. The derivative is often written using dy over dx, meaning the difference in y divided by the difference in x. Remember that the d's are not variable and therefore cannot be cancelled out. So why do we need to study derivatives? We need to study derivatives to know how quickly some quantity is changing. What mathematical skills are needed in order to solve derivative problems correctly and more efficiently? You need knowledge in algebra, trigonometry, skill of derivation, and critical thinking skills. This is my partner Michelle to discuss to you our problem.
So for today's tutorial, I will be discussing about the application of derivatives in the field of business, particularly in sales. So we are given with the problem, the sales of digital signal processors in billions of dollars is projected to be S of t is equal to 0.14t squared plus 0.68t plus 3.1, such that t is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 6. Where t is measured in years with t is equal to 0 corresponding to the beginning of the year 1997. What were the sales of DSPs at the beginning of the year 2002 and how fast were the sales increasing at the beginning of 2002? So for this problem, we are given with the function s of t is equal to 0.14t squared plus 0.68t plus 3.1, knowing that our t represents the year of sale at the beginning of 1997. Its possible value will be only from 0 to 6. Now here comes the question, what were the sales of DSPs at the beginning of 2002? To get the sales, we should first know the value for our t. We can get the value of our t by subtracting 2002 by 1997, or we can count starting from 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001, and 2002, and that will be 5. So our value of our t will be 5. So now we can solve for the sales by substituting 5 to t. So it will be s of 5 is equal to 0.14 times 5 squared plus 0.68 times 5 plus 3.1. And we can simplify it by getting the sum of 3.5 plus 3.4 plus 3.1. And the answer will be 10, which means that the sales of the DSPs at the beginning of 2002 is $10 billion. So for the second question of this problem, we are asked on how fast were the sales increasing at the beginning of 2002. So the question pertains to the first derivative of the given function. So in order for us to know how fast the increase or what is the growth revenue, first we should get the first derivative of the given function. We can get the first derivative of the given function by using the power rule, and it will result to s prime of t is equal to 0.28t plus 0.68. Now we can get the increase by substituting again 5 to t, since the asked here is the same as the previous question. But this time, we will substitute it to the t of our first derivative, and it will be s prime of 5 is equal to 0.285 plus 0.68. And we will simplify it by getting the sum of 1.4 plus 0.68. And the answer will be 2.08, which means that At the start of 2002, TSPs has growth revenue of 2.08.
A while ago, Michelle used power rule to get the first derivative because it is a quadratic function where we will just multiply the exponent to the coefficient then subtract the exponent by 1. And that's it for today. We hope you learned a lot from our video. Thank you for listening.